Yo, it's K Kurds.
Marcus Bronzy.
We're from the Ain't Got a Clue podcast. Thanks for listening, guys. But did you know that we've also got
a Patreon?
Yes, and every time we drop an episode on that regular feed that you're listening to now,
you also get a bonus episode, a whole episode that we put just as much love and effort into.
Guess what? It's exclusive in your ear. So it's an episode just for our patrons, plus our patrons get all the regular content early and ad-free. So there's nobody trying to sell you what, Marcus?
There's no one trying to sell you ads. No one saying, hey, before I shaved my testicles, I never got any girls. But with the new Bull Shaver 3000... I have a new life, and now listen to the rest of the podcast. No, none of that.
There's none of that.
Ad-free. Just pure pod in your ears.
Absolutely. So this was a clip from one of our podcasts. What does a GIF stand for?
Do you know what? I probably did know at one point, but I don't know right now. I play along K and I'm like, I ain't got a clue. Genuinely ain't got a clue. Graphics something.
Oh, you're close.
Graphics in fire.
So it does actually stand for Graphics Interchange Format.
Wow, how are we going to make this fun?
That is a great question. Ain't got a clue. No. Do you want to answer that one for me? To be fair, right, when I first saw it, I was like, I can see why they've called it GIF.
I
can see why you've gone with GIF there, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go, just do it as a graphics interchange format.
Great.
Yeah. So,
do you know, you just made me realize, like in media, the world of media, right?
Yeah.
So we're in the end of media where we're having fun talking about stuff, but in the boardroom, they flipping love breaking down complex sentences. The acronyms, they're always like...
So the AAC versus the VR. Oh, yeah, it's like in Line of Duty where it's like the OCG and the ART and the bar...
If I repeat to you line 1 of the 1974 Act of the APCGHI, you'll know that you have been nicked.
Yeah, all of that stuff, bruv. So it's like, anyway, I like graphics interchange format, but GIF is better. But here's the thing, right? Before we go into how much you use it, what your favorite GIF is, and all of that sort of stuff, right? There's a little thing about the pronunciation of a GIF.
Okay.
Right? I say GIF. What do you say?
I say GIF as well. I'm a GIF man.
Well, the creators of the format pronounce the word as GIF.
GIF.
So like it's a soft G, like you would say I'm going to the gym. See, that's a G, but it makes the J sound, you know?
J.
Yeah, sort of like G unit.
Okay, so we've got G unit, we've got gym. It makes sense for it to be GIF.
Don't you find it funny that
gentrification.
Yeah, but hold on. Don't you find it funny that the letter G makes the G sound?
G.
But to say G, you have to use the J sound.
So G...
So like, think about it.
So now I'm going to Google something when I need to search it on the internet.
Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it? Because like A, it's the A sound, isn't it? B, you use B. C is the only other one as well.
S.
Do you know what I mean? Yes. C, and then you've got and then F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
This is premium podcast content at the moment. Should we do the whole alphabet 10 minutes later? Z, Z. No, that's a really good point. So really, should I be Googling things, going to the gym, as you said? I like to play
this is why
18 holes of Jolf.
This is why English is so... Jolf. This is why English is so hard for people to learn. English, yes. But, right, so here's the thing. The guy that created it, I'll come on to him later. Yeah. He says that the intended pronunciation deliberately echoes the American peanut butter brand Jif, and the company that created this, CompuServe, the employees would often say "choosy developers choose Jif," spoofing the brand's TV adverts,
which is
peanut butter brands,
which goes like this:
"Choosy mothers choose new Jif.
Choosy developers choose Jif." Yeah.
The peanut butter adverts.
So if you want to make a graphics interchange format, choosy developers choose Jeff.
I'm really sorry about being stereotypical about developers, but I can just see them all giggling over their peanut butter sandwiches.
Oh, and the graphics and the interchange and the graphics and the even and the computer with the GIF and the... Who's laughing now, though? Because I've had work while you haven't during the lockdown. I can code in HTML++ and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, now I feel attacked.
Right, so the disagreement... Sorry, so the word is now widely pronounced as GIF, like me and you, like
GIF.
So
now we're Googling. I'm not Googling or playing Golf. I'm golf and Googling. So GIF.
So with a hard G, like gift. GIF. So the disagreement over the pronunciation led to a heated internet debate. Right.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you can imagine this was the nerds on Reddit and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I assume that that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, don't if you are on Reddit, you're not a nerd. I love you.
Reddit. I tell you what.
Donate to the Patreon.
I was gonna say yeah. I was gonna say Reddit is like the edgier part of the internet. Yeah. Twitter is where I think that this argument could kick off because Twitter is where you can like retweet somebody, reply to them.
Well, I mean, it is the cesspit of the internet. You're right. On the occasion of receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award at a 2013 Webby Awards ceremony, so this is essentially like Coachella for nerds, right?
The Webby Awards is. I would love to win a Webby. That's the internet Oscars, bro.
But it's like Coachella for nerds. It is.
I'm going to call it the internet Oscars. I think I like that description
Coachella
better.
for nerds. Oh my God, we're gonna go. It's gonna be wonderful. Make sure you have your sun cream, man.
So he rejected the hard G pronunciation, and in his speech, it led to 17,000 posts on Twitter and 50 news articles. The White House and the TV program Jeopardy also entered the debate during 2013.
So in 2013, we've got one of the most powerful political houses, literally the White House.
Anyway.
I'll bring you change, but not to the GIF.
Change.
I'll bring you change.
This led to, in 2020, the J.M. Smucker company, the owners of the Jif peanut butter brand, they actually partnered with the animated image database and search engine Giphy. Well, I don't know if it's called Jiffy now.
Is it Jiffy?
It might be Jiffy, but...
If I'm there in a Jiffy now, everyone's going to get confused. I'll be there in a Jiffy.
It must be Giphy then, isn't it?
Giphy.
Yeah, Giphy. They released a limited edition GIF versus GIF, hashtag JIF versus GIF, jar of Jif peanut butter that has a label humorously declaring the soft G pronunciation to exclusively refer the peanut butter and GIF to be exclusively pronounced with the hard G pronunciation.
So presuming that coding people do like peanut butter, everybody that codes that talks about GIF and GIF would have bought a jar of that peanut butter.
Maybe,
Good
but
marketing.
also I think that Giphy have gone, do you know what? We don't care about it, creator. What we are going to do is we are going to say it is GIF.
100%. Well, I think with a lot of words in the English language or language across the world, the person that invents the word isn't necessarily the person that decides how you say it in the future. There's plenty of words that if you change the kind of way they've been pronounced over time. Do you know what I mean?
Like in rap music.
100%. Exactly. There's just loads of words. It's like, mate is how you meant to say it, but, mate, innit? Mate.
Well, in it is a great example.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Anyway, what's your favourite GIF?
My favourite GIF. Oh, there's loads, Kay. One of them is definitely, do you know The Hangover, where Alan in The Hangover, the character who's presumably, he's a little bit, let's say, he's not on your regular wavelength of thinking, should we say. He goes into a casino and he like does a bit of a Rain Man moment where he starts calculating all of these numbers. And when someone says something in a tweet when someone tweets something or makes a statement that makes no sense or contradicts themselves, that's the perfect gift to send to somebody.
It is. I like that one. I like the one of what's his name? John Travolta, where like they've got the wallet, and he's coming out of it like looking around, going, "What?" Where it's empty, where it's like, I ain't got any money. So anybody when they're broke and going, ain't got no money, man. Ain't got that one.
Like reality TV, or those like kind of mock reality TV shows were like GIF machines then. Like Housewives, Love and Hip Hop, obviously. Yeah, there were loads of GIFs.
The ultimate British one.
Which one is it?
No one's beating this one. It went viral.
Yeah.
It was Roll Safe.
That's still big all over the world.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like where he taps on his head and goes, yeah, So like when you do something and you're like, it's
Makes
smart,
sense.
it's a smart decision. You're like, yo,
clever.
Yeah. I think it's changed the way we communicate.
100%. I mean, look, there's scientists that have said that 90%, up to 90% of our non-verbal communication is done through body language. I think in 2021.
So yeah, if you want to listen to that and a bunch of other Patreon exclusive podcasts, plus all the content you listen to on a regular basis just a little bit earlier, head over to
patreon.com/ain't got a clue.
Or check the
link in the episode description. What? Say at the same time.